My dear Kihilat Shiftei Yisrael, as well as anyone who's listening to this recording, this has been the most challenging week for Am Yisrael since the Shoah, since the gas chambers of Auschwitz. Over 1,300 Jews were murdered in cold blood this week. Many Pitsuim, over 100 of our fellow brothers and sisters have been taken captive by Hamas, ISIS, Yimach Shemam V'Zichram. It is now Thursday evening. It's been 5 days of Gehinom, of hell for us, and we're about to enter Shabbat. And I'm thinking to myself, how are we going to sit at our Shabbat tables? How are we going to feast on Shabbat, eating basar, v'yayin, making kiddush? How are we going to do this on this Shabbat when we know that so many Jews are missing, that so many Jews have been killed? And I want to share with you an idea based on a halacha in the Shulchan Aruch, which I believe can guide us at this moment of crisis, at this moment of pain and tremendous loss, at this time of milchama. The Shulchan Aruch writes in Siman Taf Kuf Samech about the laws of Zecher LeMikdash, how we commemorate the Mikdash. We know there are a number of laws, things that we do throughout the year to commemorate the Beit HaMikdash. A chatan puts ashes on his head. We break a cup at the end of a chuppah. But the Shulchan Aruch also writes that when a person invites guests to their home, hitkinu shehaorech shulchan lasot suda l'orachim machsir mimenu ma'at umeniach makom panui below ke'ara. A person is supposed to remove one dish, not celebrate entirely, and also leave an open seat at the table. When does this apply? The Mishnah Berurah tells us it applies throughout the week, but not necessarily on Shabbat itself, although not all commentators agree with this. The Rambam doesn't mention this qualification, but the Aruch HaShulchan says, we don't know what this looks like. This achshav, ein anu yodin mizeh v'kasheh hatzior lefanenu. What does it mean that we leave a place open at the table? Rabotai, my friends, unfortunately, we know what it means now, after this week, what it means to have part of Am Yisrael missing. And so I want to encourage all of you, when you set up for your Shabbat table, when you sit at the table and you make Kiddush, set up a seat. And don't have anyone sit there. Set up a plate and utensils and a fork and a knife and a chair, and leave it empty to remind ourselves that so many of our brothers and sisters are missing, either killed or taken captive. And we will make Kiddush, we will sing Zmirot, we will celebrate Shabbat as we do every single week, but knowing that there is something missing, there is something chazer, and that we are going to fight with everything that we have, with our bodies and our souls. As an Am, be'achdut, we are going to fight for our brothers and our sisters, to bring them home, to fill in the void, to fill in the darkness that has been created this week for all of Am Yisrael. Together, we can emerge victorious. Biyachad anachnu ninatzeach, Am Yisrael chai. Wishing all of you Shabbat Shalom as we get ready, as we gather strength for what is coming in the weeks ahead.